first one is select the point S on the coordinate plane. Okay, so we did the first one, which was 0, 3. Just to like make it easy for you, before we do it, whenever x is 0, we directly know that this will be on the y-axis. But if, example in point S, y is 0, that means it'll directly be on x-axis. We know it's going to be on x-axis. So here, it's 0, 1. This is x, this is y. So, no wait, sorry, the other way around. X, this is y. So x is 1 and y is 0. So that means it's right here, right? These parts are easy. You just do, you just label and find them out. Okay, for this question, you have to really look through it. Piece of rectangular paper is folded. So we have a piece of rectangular paper. Okay? Then a piece is cut off. So you cut this much part. Okay? And the small cut off piece is unfolded. So when you cut both sides, okay? Like, think about it. If I had a paper, I would show you, but if you had folded paper, okay? You cut this part. When you open it, you'd have this, right? You can try it. Like, take a rectangular paper, fold it, cut this much part, and then you'd get a triangle with these two parts equal. Okay? So when two sides are equal, it's called the isosceles. Right? Remember? So again, here is a rectangular paper, and they folded it and cut this much. Okay? So this is the height and this is the side of one. Okay? One side. So when you open the paper, you'd see like a triangle, won't you? This would be 6. This would also be 6. Because it's 2, because it was folded on each other, right? So it'll be identical almost. So these two sides will be equal to each other. So that means it'll be an isosceles. Okay? And the same height. The height will be the same. So it has to be isosceles. An isosceles triangle with base length of 6 centimeters. No, it's going to be 12. Because again, you're folding, when it folded, then it was 6 centimeters. So when you open it, it'll be exactly the same on each side, right? So an isosceles triangle with base length of 3 centimeters? No, it'll be 12. So we have to check for 12? Yes. An isosceles triangle with base length of 12 centimeters. Okay? And just for you to know, it's not part of the quiz, but I have a feeling that it will come in the exam. Okay? They will give you this question, and they might ask for the area. Okay? So what's the area of a triangle? Base times height over 2. So example, this was the question, okay? Just like a practice. We found out the base is 12, the height is 8, okay? So it's going to be 12 times 8 over 2. We can cancel 4, so that equals to 36. So the area would be 36, okay? If it's not in the quiz, it might also not come in the exam, but it might. So this is a question that might trick you. What is the image of point K? So what's the image again? The point after the movement, after the translation. On line N, under a reflection about line N. So this covers 2 concepts we learned. The image, which is the point after the translation, and under a reflection about line N. Remember I told you when it says about the x-axis, about the y-axis. So you're doing it around, example, as if it's saying about the y-axis. It's saying the y-axis is saying that you're doing it around me, so don't change me, okay? Whatever points are on me, don't change it, okay? So if K is on line N and the reflection is about line N, so line N is saying all the points on me will stay the same. The rest will change, right? So will K stay the same, or will it go also on a reflection? It'll stay the same, right? Because the reflection is about the line N. So line N is saying that the points on me won't change because you're doing it around me, the reflection, right? So given point P and point Q, and MN is the image of PQ under a reflection R about the x-axis. If M is the image of P and N is the image of Q, then coordinates of N are... Okay, we'll do it step by step. Given point P and Q are MN, and MN is the image of PQ. So that means... Okay, so PQ and MN is the image of PQ. So MN is the image of PQ. So that means point M is the image of point P. Point N is the image of point Q. So here they're asking, that's literally what they're saying. M is the image of P and N is the image of Q. It's not from our own mind. So then they're asking for the coordinates of N. Okay, so that means we don't need to focus on this part a lot. Okay, then we're just gonna write what Q is, right? This is X, this is Y. Now what's the movement? Okay, how is Q turning into N? What's the movement? Under a reflection. Reflection is, example, it's -5, 5. 4 turns into -4. About the x-axis. That means whatever x is, it'll stay the same because it's on the x-axis, right? So, example, x is 8. So it stays the same because x-axis is like whatever points are on me, it stays the same, okay? Then the reflection, we make -5 into 5. So that's all, that's the answer. 8, 5. Again, I'll explain it again. Given P is point P and Q, and they gave us P and Q, that's all. And MN is the image. So MN is the line after the movement, and PQ was before. Okay, so that means M is the image of P and N is the image of Q. So we don't need to focus on this part because they're asking for the coordinates of N. So under reflection, this is N, this is Q. Q is 8, -5. So a reflection is -5 to 5 or 4 to -4. So about the x-axis. So whenever it says x-axis, that means about the x-axis, that means that whatever is on the x-axis will stay the same. Okay, so x is 8, y is -5. So x stays the same. -5 will turn into 5 because it's a reflection. Okay, then the last question. So remember I told you about the 4 like pieces type, so we'll just draw them here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. No need to write the Roman numerals. Now this one is positive, positive. Okay, this one is negative, positive. This one is negative, negative, and this one is positive, negative. Okay, so this one, it's point C is negative, positive. So which one will it be? Negative, positive. It's the second one. Okay, 8. So that's positive, positive. This one, point J. So positive, positive is the first one. So this. Okay, And then we have negative, remember I told you that if y is 0, then that means it's on the x-axis. And if x is 0, then that means it's on the y-axis. Okay? So this is y is 0. So that means it's going to be on x-axis. Okay? I'll just... There you go. And then we'll just draw it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is again positive, positive. This is negative, positive. This is negative, negative. This is positive, negative. Okay? So we have negative, negative. Negative, negative is on the third one. So over here. Then we have 0, 16. So x is 0. That means it's going to be on the y-axis. And then we have positive, negative. Positive, negative is the fourth one. So that's the answer. Okay? So this was the CA. And wish you good luck. See you next.